Cold rain mixed with the blackened sky, lightning blasted through the clouds, hitting the dense canopy of trees. The basin was flooded with mud, water, and small plants. Michael ran through the dense jungle. Adrenaline flowed through his body. His fear was causing him to race through the obstacles that nature had so placed in front of him. He began running out of breath until coming upon the complex, where he and his team had originally met. If he was here, he could possibly hide, find weapons, or anything that could save him from the vicious monsters that were now tailing him. He hurried to the door to the main building and soon retrieved his flashlight, which was on low battery. He began searching for a hiding place or a gun, maybe something that could help him defend himself. Then there was a metallic thud against the door. He jumped in fear. Those things were following him. So there would be no time for searching for weapons. There would be only time for one thing. It was only time for hiding. That was it. Michael chose quick thinking over long time thinking, because, well, in this situation, there's no time for long time planning. There's only short-term solutions that could save your life, or you would be dead later. He hid under the small table covered with cloth. He laid flat on his stomach, keeping his breathing low so he wouldn't be discovered. The door soon flung from its hinges, creating a booming metallic thud when it made impact with the floor. He soon heard, or thought he heard, silent footsteps. His eyes began adjusting to the now pitch-black darkness. He could now see the outline of bird-like shadow creatures, who walked upright on two legs and possessed powerful claws on their jaws and on their feet. Their bodies consisted of scales, and they had long, balancing tails. One of the two cocked its head like a bird and sniffed the air. The sudden realization came over Michael. They're searching for me. For all his life, he never signed up for the job that he was tasked to do, being an engineer for people who were going on a suicidal mission. And now here he was, hiding underneath the table like a 5-year-old with the fear of the dark. The large animal soon leaped into the air, landing onto the table Michael was hiding under. Its claws clicking on the table seemed very unnerving and causing him to feel incredibly uncomfortable. He wanted to move every bit of his body, but yet his mind restrained him from leaving his hiding spot. He felt his body move on its own, and he opened his eyes to see himself running for the empty entrance of where the door was. His eyes locked onto a Humvee, and he remembered that the door was unlocked. Finally, something to look up to.